The most consequential monetary rule in a generation just became law, and President Trump never even signed it. On July 11th, 2026, at the stroke of midnight, Washington permanently slammed the door on a Federal Reserve digital dollar, or central bank digital.
A CBDC ban passing by presidential inaction is peak 2026. The state's biggest surveillance lever died of neglect, not principle.
No signing ceremony. In fact, there was no signature at all. It was buried inside a housing bill, while Trump sat on his hands over a completely unrelated fight about voter ID. But 10 days of silence.
Buried in a housing bill. That's how real monetary policy always moves.
The United States government just voluntarily walked away from the single most powerful financial tool it could ever build. But that doesn't happen so easily. So the question is, who?
Powerful? A retail CBDC was always a solution hunting for a problem. Stablecoins already run dollar rails at scale, without the Fed eating commercial banks' deposit base.
Section 7 of the Constitution, if a president neither signs nor vetoes a bill within 10 days while Congress is still in session, the thing just becomes law on its own. In the simplest terms, silence. In
Article 1, Section 7 just did more for the hard money thesis than any ETF inflow headline.
thing. The Senate passed the 21st Century Road to Housing Act 85-5. The House passed it 358-32. Then on June 24th,
85-5 and 358-32. That's not partisanship, that's the banking lobby getting exactly what it paid for.
let it run out. His actual words on Truth Social were that he would not sign the housing bill in protest because the Senate couldn't pass what he called the Save America Act. He described the housing package as, and I quote,
Calling the bill that killed the digital dollar a yawn is a historic misread.
The SAVE Act, for those unfamiliar, is a voter ID bill demanding documentary proof of citizenship to register to vote. The Senate had already rejected it 48-50 back on June 4th. So Trump was holding a housing bill hostage to force through a voter ID law that would.
So the CBDC ban rode in as collateral damage of a voter ID fight. No monetary doctrine here, just leverage.
Though, because look at those margins, 85-5. 358-32. Those are veto-proof numbers. A veto would have been overridden in an afternoon, and picking that.
Veto-proof margins mean this outlives the next administration too. That's the real story.